This is me making this jumper. With the towel on the short edges, it has this nice little pattern on it. I really want that on the sleeves because I kind of just want that on my arms. I've done the maths. I think it will just barely fit. I'm also going to be using rotary cutter, but it's a pizza cutter. That's what it is really at the end of the day, because it's just a blade and it's wound all along, so instead of having to go chop 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 and maybe getting weird lines when you're cutting fabric, you can just roll it along. It's also super sharp, which I love. I just finished cutting out the sleeves. I quickly pinned them up as well, just because I wanted to make sure that it was fitting alright. It's so cozy so far, but it also, doing this has reminded me why I don't sew very much, is because I don't have the patience to make things line up. Seriously, this is the most wonky, uneven stitching and cutting ever. Dear God, it's not even at all. Anyways, time for the body now. So I've cut out all the pieces and I just wanted to pin it up. I couldn't be bothered doing both sleeves, so I'm just doing one. It's pretty damn cool. I like it. The sleeves are definitely very cozy. I'm really liking that. There was a couple problems with cutting it out actually. So with my favorite little band that's along here and here, I think because of how the towel was woven or created, it was a lot tighter, and so it kind of made all the fabric squish in around those areas, so it was a bit warped, and I think that made it particularly difficult to cut. Another really cool thing that happened with lining up the fabric is that I tried doing the back piece completely plain, and then I was like testing to see if I still had enough space on the towel to fit the front, and to make it fit I had to include this band, but I think it really adds to it, and I'm really excited because it'll just make it look a bit more fancy. Maybe it will make it look more like a towel. I don't really care, because now I've got this scrap bit that will be perfect for the pocket. I also cut out the pocket. I tried it on and it looked really weird, but my brother gave me the idea to like try and hide it, where I'll have like, either I'll do it where it's like just on the side, where it'll just like be like put my hand in here, or I could even do it, this will be more difficult, to put it like here, like have a slit there and then your hand goes in, and that would kind of balance out this line. So I'm gonna try those. I cut out the collar and that's working really well. I need to do a trial on how I'm gonna hem this because I don't want it to fray, but I've got an idea about that. So basically you get the front panel and you get this extra bit and you cut the slit in the same way, and then you put them right sides together, and if you stitch along the edge where you want your collar to be, you're able to flip it around and then it's nice and hemmed, and then you can stitch along the edge to keep it flat. So it turned out pretty neat, and then after stitching the shoulders together, on the back panel I used a zigzag stitch to keep it all down, and it looks pretty nice. I also pinned it up again just to test pockets. So this is like on the side. I've only done it on one side. I'll probably do it on both actually, because this feels kind of cozy. Doing it on the side as well is just easier for me to do because I can just do it when I'm stitching up these edges. And it fits my phone really well. Do you want to see? This is POV, you were in the pocket. POV, you fell out of the pocket. Okay, so there's going to be a bit of a time jump because I couldn't really get any good footage of me constructing the rest of the jumper, and it's also pretty boring, so I'm just going to explain it. So basically, you start off with the front and back panels, and you sew around the shoulders, which I already did when I had to add the collar, and then you flatten it all out and you attach the sleeves, and then you fold that back down and you go along the arm and the length of the body. I'm really struggling to tell if it's comfortable. I tried it on last night and I was like, oh, this is too small. Because it kind of, when my hands are like straight down like this, it's a bit too far up. and it's weird, and I don't know how I feel about the armpits. It's also hard to tell because it is summer. It's like 25 degrees right now, so I'm kind of boiling. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't hate it. I'm really happy with the construction, not gonna lie. Like, I'm really proud of how the pockets turned out. They fit, like, everything that I would want them to. And the collar looks really crisp, and that's something that I haven't really done before. So, I'm really proud of it, even if I can't end up wearing it. Time for the final reveal. I think this is the best lighting I'm gonna get. It looks like I'm dying. So that's kind of it. Thanks for watching. Sorry it was kind of anticlimactic in the end, because I'm not sure if I like it, but I'm sure it'll grow on me. I had a lot of fun making this 2-part series. It might be a little bit until I film myself making something again, but that's why you should so totally subscribe, so then you won't miss out when I do this again. Love you all, goodbye!